family members? Well, you've seen football action dominate in both Europe and in the Copa America with some tears, sadness, some surprises. But before I come to the major action that happened in the Euro and in the Copa America of 2024, there is one update regarding India traveling to Pakistan for the Champions Trophy in 2025. Now, yesterday, when Pakistan released the schedule, the tentative dates that were announced were February 9th to March 9th. And one of the major things that was mentioned was that the participating teams in that were going to be India also. But knowing the bilateral tensions that exist between India and Pakistan, it seems as if now there is a fresh update that perhaps India will not even travel to Pakistan for the Champions Trophy in 2025. On the other hand, there might be a certain thing wherein, yes, the hybrid model might come into being yet again, because in the hybrid model that was employed in the Asia Cup, you saw India play their games in Sri Lanka, the rest of the teams traveled to both Sri Lanka and Pakistan. Now, if you have to look at what is happening in the current political system at this point, India Pakistan bilateral tensions remain. We all know that it is only through the government protocol that you can ensure. If the government gives permission, then and only then you can travel. Same for Pakistan, same for India. On the other hand, now in July, July end, there is going to be an ICC meeting. In that, you're going to see the schedule being stamped. But whether India will raise an objection in that meeting, whether you are going to see them go for this, that is going to be a big issue. Time is running out for Pakistan at this point in time for one simple reason. If India does not go, then the ICC will have to have a backup plan wherein they cannot host the tournament in Pakistan. They will have to hold it somewhere else, maybe the UAE, maybe in some other country. We don't know at this point. When the schedule was released by Pakistan yesterday, both the home and away, at that time the Champions Trophy was penciled at February 9th to March 9th. But with the government now having the same kind of policy that they've got with Pakistan, and with the situation not improving, in the ICC meeting that's going to happen in July in Sri Lanka, we don't know what's going to be the situation. So lots and lots of confusion and conundrum is going to start now. So India, whether they will go to Pakistan, that is a massive question mark in itself. You have to understand one basic thing here, that government approval is needed. February is just about 6 months away. Now there is another report which is stating that all India games will be held in Lahore. Now there is no confirmation whatsoever which report is credible. Will India play all their games in Lahore? Will India travel to Pakistan? There is, as usual, prior to the Asia Cup of 2023 also, the same confusion happened. Whether India will go to Pakistan, whether a hybrid model will happen, whether a new host will happen, all that we will come to know possibly towards July end, when the ICC has their meeting in Sri Lanka. So that meeting is going to be very, very important for the sake of the Champions Trophy, which will be held in Pakistan. When was the last time Pakistan had hosted a major ICC event? You have to really stretch your memory back. And if you have to look at it, the last time they had hosted a multi-nation event was the Asia Cup in 2008. Since then, they haven't hosted a single thing. They haven't even hosted a tri-series for close to 21 years. That is the current plight of Pakistan that you've got at this time. So, lots and lots of issues are there when it comes to the Champions Trophy. July end is the crucial date, but time is running out for the Pakistan Cricket Board. If India do not go, they have no option but then either to have a hybrid model or to host it in a different country altogether. So that is why India versus Pakistan, the standoff is continuing off the field politically as well, which is why now you are going to see a lot of fireworks in that ICC meeting in July. Most likely, you are not going to go to Pakistan if the current political situation remains. You have to only pray for a miracle then. So that is why it only brings into doubt the question why ICC had taken Pakistan as the host in 2025 for the Champions Trophy, knowing fully well that this situation will arise. Whether they'll play in Lahore, whether they'll play anywhere else, July end most likely is the confirmation. Now, as far as other cricketing events are concerned, the MLC has started, and you had 2 games in which you saw the LA Knight Riders beat the Texas Super Kings with Unmukt Chand and Ali Khan really doing a great job. Unmukt Chand scoring a 50 and Ali Khan managing to take 4 wickets. Then there was another game, MI New York and Seattle Orcas, in which Rashid Khan and Trent Bolt were absolutely devastating with their bowling. So that's why MI New York and LA Knight Riders have started their MLC campaign on a high. Then now we will shift to the world of football, and you saw heartbreak. Cristiano Ronaldo has played his final international game for Portugal because they are out in what was a very heartbreaking penalty shootout against France. Earlier, there was Spain versus Germany, and Spain, in an absolutely riveting contest, managed to win 2-1. Three substitutes scored a goal. So that is why Tony Cruz, Thomas Muller, Manuel Neuer, Tony Cruz also has had to say a very emotional farewell. Cristiano Ronaldo, well, the chances of him winning an international title for Portugal is over. Now, he will once again be only have to be content with the Euro win that he had in 2016. But as far as the World Cup is concerned, I don't think it's going to happen now. So you saw a lot of heartbreaks in the Euro yesterday. Spain and Germany, if you look at it, 1-0 Spain were leading, but then Florian Wirtz towards the fag end got a goal, and then towards the 119th minute, it was Spain who managed to break through, and now they are in the semi-final. France, on the other hand, it was yet again an attritional play, and that's why Portugal, they missed, and that's why they are out of the Euro tournament at this point in time. So this is what has happened in the Euro. Today you're going to see two games in the quarterfinals. You're going to see England take on Switzerland, then you'll see Netherlands take on Turkey. In the Copa America, on the other hand, you've had a massive surprise with Canada beating Venezuela on penalties and going into the semi-finals of the Copa America. It's a historic run for Canada in that sense. So huge boost for the Copa America with Canada coming into the semi-finals. What a result that is. You are going to see two more games on Sunday, with Brazil Uruguay being the ultimate game that you've got. So Brazil versus Uruguay, that is the one game we'll all be looking up to. But Canada beating Venezuela, man oh man, that is a big thing indeed. Now, when you look at the world of other sports also, Jyoti Yaraji has qualified for the 100-meter hurdle, but she has revealed that she had to battle a very serious injury to ensure that she managed to make it. She won the trials that was there, and that's why now she's heading into the 100-meter hurdles in Paris. So that is why it's a big feat by Jyoti Yaraji. Slowly but surely, most of the contingent have qualified for the Olympics, and now with just 20 days to go, you're only going to see action at this point. Now, looking at the other sporting events also in the world of chess, Fabiano Caruana managed to win the Superbet Romania chess tournament, which is part of the Grand Chess Tour, in a dramatic four-way tiebreaker. Caruana, Gukesh, Pragnananda and Alireza Firouzja were all tied. But after that, it was Caruana who won 3 out of the 3 matches, and he won the world champion. He won the Superbet Romania tournament. On the other hand, we had done a story yesterday about 9-year-old Bodhana Sivanandan, that she's going to be the youngest ever player to represent UK in any kind of sport. But now the chess player has gotten a lot of racist abuse online from all the trolls, and a xenophobic society that refuses to look inwards yet again. After the news had come out, there was a lot of racist abuse directed at the 9-year-old girl. 9-year-old girl. That is the level at which the trolls have stooped to, and that is why a follow-up story will be done on Sports Today in that. And looking at the Canada Open badminton tournament, you saw Priyanshu Rajawat manage a brilliant win against world number 4 Anders Antonsen of Denmark. So that's why in the world of sport, India is doing very well indeed. Gukesh and Pragnananda would have a good fight in chess. If you look at cricket also, India is taking a stance at it. So this is how the morning wrap has panned out, and I'll take some comments at this point. Why SA is not hosting the T20 World Cup after 2000? Freaking awesome is saying. Next 2 T20 World Cups are going to happen in India, SL, Oz, New Zealand. Even 2030 T20 World Cup is going to happen in England, Ireland, and Scotland. Well, I think freaking awesome. South Africa have already gotten the ODI World Cup, so that is why maybe they wouldn't want to host the T20 World Cup immediately. Maybe in 2031 or maybe 2033 they'll want to host the T20 World Cup. Who knows? So that is the thing. Mayank Yadav, when is his international career going to begin? Mostly, I think he will be there for the Sri Lanka series because he's still recovering from the injury. He was rushed back from an injury in the IPL. I think he will be fit by that time. So That is the current situation. If India participation for playing Ashish Dhar is saying, if India participation for playing CT in Pakistan was in doubt, ICC should look for some alternate venue. I agree. Why on earth, knowing the situation, did I just cannot make sense of the ICC at this point, because they knew the political tensions are there in India and Pakistan. Why? Why on earth in that sense? Sachin Kashyap is saying Germany and Portugal were miserable in midfield yesterday. Agree. But yes, if you look at it now, it's an end of an era for both Portugal and Germany. Germany are losing some of their key players. Tony Cruz, it's bye for him. Very sad that in front of his home crowd he had to bid a tearful goodbye. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, yes, only one Euro title. He'll have to live with that. On the other hand, Messi might be doing a double in the Copa America at this point. So will CT be organized in hybrid model? That's what Avad Agrawal is saying. Maybe. We'll only come to know about it in July, in the ICC meeting. And Utkarsh, but any update about Australia tri-series within Pakistan, India? No, I don't think that is happening, Utkarsh, because where is the time? Already Pakistan have announced their schedule. After that, India are going to come there. How on earth are they going to play a tri-series? I just don't understand. The times just don't match. So that is the current situation. We are gearing up for India versus Zimbabwe today, the first T20I in Harare. 4 o'clock is the toss, 4:30 p.m. IST is the match. So join us for all the latest updates. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis, and tap that bell icon so that when you go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Download the Sports mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi as well. Bye-bye.